We're back. We are back to square one. Back to where we started. No progress is being made yet again. You guys. Ugh. I've been sharing these updates more in real time. Normally it's like I'll recap all the things that happened, but I've been trying to share more the weekly, daily even updates of things that are going on. Here's the update. In my last health update video, if you missed it, I talked about the carnivore diet and how I'd been on that and been eating red meat every day for 4.5 months. And then my doctor did some blood work and it came back that my iron levels were very low. And we were confused and we were like, okay, this is actually a good thing. And I was feeling very hopeful about it because it meant that there was something causing me to not absorb iron. And I am extremely fatigued all the time. All the time. Like my whole body right now, it just wants to melt. So then I went to the doctor and I went to my primary care and he did more testing, more blood work, and even had me do a stool sample, and he sent her a referral for a GI because we thought maybe, maybe even though I've been tested before, maybe I had celiac or I don't know, Crohn's or one of those that can cause you to not absorb your vitamins and minerals well. Today they called me with the lab results and they're like, hey, great news. Do you know where this is going? If you've been living with chronic illnesses, you know this feeling, this stress of when they say good news, when you are physically ill all day, every day, and they tell you nothing's wrong with you. When really the good news would be if they told me we know exactly what's wrong. But they said this time your iron levels were fine. So there was probably an issue. They was probably just, they didn't do it right, or there was some error on the test. You're fine. I don't feel fine. All of my blood work came back crystal clear. Crystal clear? No, that's not the word. Perfectly within normal range. And yet I am still miserably sick. Little recap to my health over the last few months. So my gut has been way, way better since I've been on this carnivore diet, as well as I did these supplements. I did a whole video about it. I'll link it below. And I really do think that significantly helped my SIBO, if not actually fully got rid of it. I haven't really eaten enough carbs to say recently, but the times that I have, I don't feel like I have the bloating like I used to. I still have some gut issues. I still have nausea. I also have almost zero appetite right now. I'm really struggling to eat after myself. Right after I started the diet, about a month after, I got influenza and I was super sick for 6 weeks or so. And then all of a sudden, I felt way better, better than I did before. And I had all this energy. And if you followed me on Instagram, I was sharing about this, but I started going to the gym even, and that kind of boosted my energy and even more. I would feel more energized and then I'd go work out and I'd feel better, which normally exercising is kind of hit or miss. Usually I don't really feel that much better, or I feel way worse when I exercise. But my fatigue's gotten worse, and I kind of went through a little phase at the end of January where I was not very motivated to keep doing this diet because it was what's the point? I'm feeling terrible again. And I still 90% did the diet. Most of my meals were meat because I didn't know what else to eat anyway. And so I would just eat that. But then I did let myself have a few extra things and take bites of my kids' food. Then I went back on being more strict with the diet the last couple weeks, and it's not getting better. So physically I'm feeling just really terrible. All that to say, I thought the diet was really giving me energy, and now I'm unsure. Was it just because I had the flu and then my body just, when it got better from the flu, gave myself a burst of energy for a minute? I don't know. I don't know, but I was very hopeful that it was the iron. If my iron's low, that causes fatigue. And so now I'm like, I don't know what to do. Do I get tested again? Was the second time the time that it was wrong? Or do I still go to the GI doctor, or do I give up? Like, not that I don't know. Like, I don't know whether to keep going. And honestly, my biggest stress with it is money. I just don't want to spend more money on going to doctors if they're not going to help. And I've been down the road before of going to doctor after doctor and having them not be helpful.
Because I'm trying to draw a honey pot, but I can't draw one.
Okay, come on. All right, we got our honey pot. Oh, also, this shirt needed to be worn today. I make a dang good lemonade. They say when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. So that's what we're working on. Anywho, in the past few years ago, when I was going to doctor after doctor and they were saying, oh, nothing's wrong with you, you're perfectly healthy, and I felt terrible, I feel like I'm having that same experience again right now. And I think I got my hopes up, and now I feel like they've been crushed again. This week in my community, we were talking about acceptance, and it's something I've been thinking a lot about today. With this news that nothing's wrong with me, supposedly. And it's definitely tricky. It's tricky to accept that there are things you can't control and there are things that you can. And I think sometimes we go too far with acceptance and say like, oh, I'm just going to accept that this is my life and there's nothing I can do about it, when the truth is there's things we can do and there's things we can't do. And I'm trying to just accept that there are things that I can't control, and my body is one of those things that I cannot seem to control. And I think when I go on a diet or I try some new treatment and I start to see small change, I get really excited because I feel like I'm in control again. I'm like, oh, see, as long as I eat on this diet, I'm good. And although I'm super grateful for like this carnivore diet, how it's helped my gut, these supplements that I've been taking, or that I did take, helped my gut a ton. I am so grateful for that. But I've always said that my gut problems are annoying. I don't like, it's not like I would wish them upon someone, but it's more just annoying. But it's easier for me to distract myself if I'm super bloated or my stomach hurts or I'm running to the bathroom. It's like, okay, that's an annoyance and it's not fun, but it doesn't stop me from like living my life. When the fatigue and the muscle aches that I have, it's like I can't function normally. I can't get myself out of bed. I have a hard time leaving the house. I feel like I can't do things. And that's the thing that I want to go away. And when we found this iron thing and seeing that I had a history of anemia and like it was making sense in my head. And so again, I don't want this to come across like I'm not grateful, because I truly am. I'm of course grateful for any reduction in symptoms. I think I got my hopes up that, first of all, a few months ago when my diet I thought was helping my energy levels and my muscle aches, I thought it was helping that, and then it ended up being just a temporary time where things were better, and I don't know why that was, and then it all came back. And then a second time it happened when I thought, oh, I'm low in iron, so if I can get my iron up and figure out why I'm low in iron, it'll help my energy levels, and maybe it's the reason that I'm having these muscle aches. And it's just that cycle of chronic illness, of getting your hopes up and your expectations high and then having them brought down again. I know many of you experience this. I know, like, when I'm with a doctor in person, it often, not all of them, but oftentimes it feels like they really want to help me, that they're there for me, and then I leave, and it's like they go on with their lives and they forget about me, and my life keeps going. Even when I was on the phone with this nurse, when she was giving me the results, I said, so what's the next steps? And she's like, well, nothing. Like, everything's good. We don't need you to do anything else. And I'm like, okay, but I'm still sick. I'm still miserable. I'm still struggling, and their lives go on and mine doesn't. It's ups and downs. It is such a roller coaster on this chronic illness journey. It is such a roller coaster. Who knows? Maybe this one was wrong, and let me know what you think I should do in the comments below. I had someone recommend another just kind of primary care doctor to try, but I don't know. I think if it was free, money-wise, I would do it. Like, I have the mental strength to do it. Right now, I just don't, I don't want to keep spending money on tests that just tell me nothing's wrong with you and then just have to keep living this way. So anyway, should I still go see that GI? Should I ask to be tested again? Should I don't know. I don't know if I should just keep doing this. I've been doing this for years, and I almost took a break from any doctors through my years of pregnancy. I mean, I went to the doctor for my pregnancies, but I didn't go for my chronic pain and fatigue. I just kind of got burnt out from that financially and mentally and physically. I was just like, I can't do this anymore. And now I was like, okay, I'm going to try new things, and I'm getting burned out, and I'm feeling burnt out from this diet. Like, I'm sick of it, but also nothing else sounds good, and I have zero appetite. I did start a new medication last week to try, and I think that's why I have to, like, push myself to eat because I just don't want to. I have zero appetite, and then all of a sudden I'll just be, like, dizzy because I haven't eaten. And I don't know, maybe that's why I'm not having any energy again, is because I'm having a hard time eating. I don't know. There's too many factors, you guys. There's too many factors. It's hard. All right. Anyway, that's the update today. Maybe things will change. Maybe the second test was wrong. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should do anything. Let me know. It's tricky. All right. If you want to join my community, the doors aren't open yet when you're seeing this first be posted, but if you're watching this in the future, doors will be open. If not, join the wait list. I will link it down below. You definitely want to get in there, and I have a surprise coming for you in the community. If you get on my wait list or you're already in the community, you will find out soon. I have a fun surprise. Okay. Anyway. Debbie Downer Aimee. Just kidding. It's a roller coaster. Okay, why can't I end this video? I need to go. Okay, bye.